This is CNN Breaking News.
Breaking news right now. Seems Michael Flynn forgot to mention another foreign trip on his security clearance form. Another one. And this one is a doozy. This is CNN Tonight. I'm Don Lemon. House Democrats want to know a lot more about Flynn's 2015 trip to the Middle East. That's as the leaders of the Senate Judiciary Committee say their investigation could look at whether President Trump crossed the line in his conversations with fired FBI Director James Comey. Meanwhile, a bunker mentality spreading inside that place you're looking at right there, the White House. Press briefings cut back as rumors fly that Sean Spicer may be leaving the podium. We'll discuss all of this, but let's get straight to CNN's Jim Sciutto with more on our breaking news right now. Jim, good evening to you. You have new reporting tonight on what must be a thorn in the president's side. The former National Security Advisor, Michael Flynn, failing to disclose a Middle East trip about a Russia deal. What can you tell us?
That's exactly right. This is a letter from the ranking members, the ranking Democrats on the House Oversight Committee and the House Foreign Affairs Committee to General Flynn's lawyers, as well as two of his business partners, asking about a trip in the summer of 2015 to Saudi Arabia to arrange, it appears, a nuclear deal between Saudi Arabia and Russia to build nuclear power plants. Undisclosed on General Flynn's security clearance renewal form when he took a position in the Trump White House. They're also asking about a trip later that year in October of 2015 that General Flynn provided no details for, including where he stayed there, who he traveled with, and the purpose of the trip. And in addition to that, the fact that on that security clearance form, General Flynn did not list any meetings with foreign officials for the 7 years prior to his application for the security clearance to enter the Trump administration. All these things required by law to report on what's known as your SF-86, your application for security clearance form. They are asking for details. I contacted Flynn's lawyer today. He would not comment on the letter, but he did confirm that they received the letter from House Democrats.
Interesting. Jim, CNN is also learning that the Senate Judiciary Committee widening the scope of their investigation. They're now going to look at obstruction of justice allegations?
That's right. A moment, it seems, of bipartisanship, or at least some bipartisanship. The ranking Democrat on the Judiciary Committee, Senator Dianne Feinstein, and the chairman, Senator Chuck Grassley, agreeing on the outlines of their probe. Big picture, they're going to focus on Russian interference in the election, but they're also going to look at the possibility of interference with the FBI investigation, not just by the Trump administration, but by the Obama administration. What's interesting about this is that you have the Republican chairman of the Judiciary Committee, at least including in the scope of the investigation, the possibility that Donald Trump interfered in the investigation, meetings with the FBI director, James Comey, what he asked him to do. But it also could mean that it's the Judiciary Committee that ends up going down this path of obstruction of justice. At the Senate Intelligence Committee, we've seen their hearings. We've broadcasted them live here on CNN. They'll focus on Russian interference. It may be that the Judiciary Committee now takes the lead on the possibility of obstruction of justice, including by the president.
Jim Sciutto, thank you so much. I appreciate it.